turned off. What's up, Loose Cannon? Can you hear me? Testing the microphone. All right, awesome, guys. All right, so I'm just final checking Mega Kit XL here. So I just gotta get the artwork for the neon ring down in there. I gotta put that back in and just fix a few things in the inside here. So I'll probably be back and forth. Yeah, then we wouldn't be able to fit it through doorways if we did one that big. We'd have to probably make it a 3-piece. Summer's been treating me good, you guys. Summer's been treating me good. Been kind of hot, but just cleaning up this artwork here, this poly, before I put it in. I had one that had mineral spirits on it. Yeah, you're pretty good at hacking machines in half. There, Arcade Adam. You guys can see, like, behind me now. I know in previous streams that wasn't back there, as you can see. Since Josh is no longer with us, I'm going to be doing artwork and things on panels as well. So I moved the whole area back here. You guys can see the artwork now, and I have a table and things there to lay out the panels. I don't take vacations. Yeah, and I can actually just turn it off for now, too. There. Yeah, I can just turn that off for now. Okay. I'm going to get this screwed in quick. That's right, I had to take some more tape. We're going to tape in the front here. I'm going to take the rest of the tape off. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, they come in longer lengths, and then I just pre-fit it, and then obviously there's like black lines where you can cut them. So I pre-fit it, see where that line is, and then I kind of cut ahead of that, so I have extra. So when I do install it, I can cut it and make it fit really tight with the neon ring. Okay. Screws. All right. Just give me a minute, guys. I just got to get this piece of artwork in here. Where's my other hole? There it is. All right. I just want to see how that looks before I screw it in. Ah, looks beautiful. You guys ever done LCD panel kick plates like the one-up riser mods? Yeah, I don't think we've ever done anything like that. X beta demo on. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to jump on probably on the live, but if you guys are gonna obviously post it to your YouTube channel, I'll watch it then. Yeah, no one. Yeah, just like David is saying on here, no one has requested that yet. I'm sure it's something that we could do. Yeah, it would be a good idea. You could almost do another like marquee or something down in the bottom there. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, just saying that. Yeah, I mean, you could mount another like marquee or something down there, or another like LCD screen or something you could do. I mean, like I said, the customization is kind of endless with these things, which is cool. So I got that in now. That all looks really good. I'm just gonna secure the speaker back down and everything, and get that in. I got to vacuum the back up, and then we'll get to doing some quality checking on the programming side of things. I need my flashlight. Again, just bear with me, guys, for a minute here. Let me get the speaker back in. Impact go. There you go. That can go. Just got to tie up a few more things up there, secure a couple things more down. That'll be ready to go. Yeah, this one doesn't have a battleship style box. I don't know if we've done one on an XL yet. I don't know if I've seen a battleship style box on our XL version yet. So yeah, I'm just doing some wire management in the back of here, you guys, quick. You guys don't want to see my backside, so I'm not gonna point the camera. And it's kind of hard to see inside here unless I had a light really shining in here. So I'm just gonna tie up some things here quick. This. All right, tie that down. Tie this down. There we go. Tie that down. Where did he have this thing screwed in at now? Must have had it like up here. Is my guess. That must be where he had it. All right, gotta get a couple more zip ties. Check to see what you guys are saying. Okay. Yes, we've done not around the box. We've done around the panel. Around the box, it's too much. It's just too short of a stretch, and then these corners are just too much of a bend, too short of a bend to actually make that work. Because it's not going to work out really nice. And then you figure you'd have to run two separate ones on each side, and then you got to tie them together, and it's too like complicated. And like I said, this is too short of a cut here. And that stuff just doesn't really, I mean, it bends nice, but the problem is bending it and then getting it to glue and stick. So that's why we haven't gone that route with that. I'm just kind of looking back at you guys' questions. Give me a second. Yes, this is a Megacade XL. So it has the 55-inch TV in it. Yeah, we have, if you go on our YouTube channel, I don't know if we posted it today, but there's one that we did today that had it around the panel. And then there was one, I think, the week before that, maybe there was another one that was around the panel as well. So if you go to our YouTube channel and look up Machine of the Week videos, I think the past 2 machines had the RGB molding around the panel. And what's really cool is we do the molding around the panel and then the poly still sits over that molding. So it's like protected. And then it shines obviously up through the poly. Yeah, we did the same molding that we did around our machines. We did that same molding around the front too. Like I said, yeah, check out our YouTube channel for the stuff around the panel, because I do have videos on that. Oh, yes, for single player. Yeah, the T molding. Yeah, I haven't messed around with that. We did get some of the T molding, the RGB T molding itself, because I did want to try it again around a machine, but we haven't gotten to that. So yeah, I don't know if that would be an option again for around here. But again, it's like these bends here are really tight, and it's just so short. That's where I get that it probably is not going to work out the greatest. If that's what you guys are talking about. What is the shipping cost? Yeah, I mean, you could do it. We could do the molding around a game box panel too. Yeah, we just make a jig and then we're able to route it out then. Yeah, but I mean, we could do it on a game box. Anything that has artwork, though. If you're getting a gloss black RGB machine or anything painted gloss, this isn't going to be possible to do the molding because that gets painted. And that obviously is going to cover up your molding. I mean, you might be able to see the little bit of a front strip, but I just think that that's kind of pointless if you can't see the whole thing. So if you're getting any gloss machines and you're getting your panel painted gloss as well, you're not going to be able to get the molding, unfortunately. But yeah, game box, a pedestal. I mean, we could do that around anything, like I was saying, that has artwork. A couple more of these. One, two, three, 6, 6. All right. All right, bear with me again. I got to get back in this machine again here. I don't like that. Okay. Yeah, bear with me, guys, for a minute. All right. I'm going to cut that, vacuum the back of here, and then I'm done in the back, you guys, so you don't have to just stare at a machine here. See what you guys are saying. Let me get back to here. So, can you do RGB if it has artwork around a game box? So can you do RGB if it has artwork around a game box? Steven the Moves, like I said, if you do a game box, it could just be around the panel. And like I was saying, if you go and watch, I think last week's Machine of the Week video, you can see it how around the panel. It's basically just like our RGB trim, you guys. It's basically has the lip. I don't have a panel or anything to show you, but it has the lip, and then the molding sits on that lip, and then we glue it in. So that's where it would be on a game box. It would just be around your panel, like I said, around this front part. Like I said, go watch last week's Machine of the Week video. I don't know if our new one is posted yet. I can check. But just go to our channel and look up Machine of the Week videos and look at. I think it was last week's video that I did. That it had it around it as well. Like I said, this week's Machine of the Week video has it too as well. It wasn't last week's. It was the week before that. Sorry. So it wasn't last week's. Because last week was the modern wood grain wrap. It would be the Star Wars RGB machine, and that one had it around the panel. So I don't have an example to show anybody. Oh, sitting in. No. Yeah. All right. Cut these zip ties. I'm just gonna vacuum. Like I said, I'm just gonna vacuum the back of this quick, so it's gonna get loud for a minute. And then I'm done back there, and I'll start doing quality checking with the programming. Can you mention some games that uses the Tron stick? discs of Tron. I know there's a bunch of other ones that, I mean, for any of your arcade classic games, if you wanted to use a Tron stick, you can. But those are probably your main ones. Afterburner, you can use that, a Tron stick for. I know there's a bunch of like Techno Parrot games. I think like Star Wars Battle Pod, you can program your Tron stick to use that. Yes, we do have the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We have one, I think, a bunch of them, a couple of them. Let me just vacuum the back, like I said, and then I'll get into the programming and things like that. So it's going to get loud for a second. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, all cleaned up in the back. I can put that other door on the back too. Yeah, right. All right, let me get the back door on here, guys. Boom, there we go. All right. I'll just end up probably turning the machine. There, again, you guys kind of see what I'm doing here. I know it might be kind of hard with some of the glare. I'll try to get this as best as I can. Trying to get so you guys can kind of see the marquee too. All right. Yeah, I can certainly do that. It's just a Techno Parrot game, so just give me a second and I can, yeah, I'll put it up there. Obviously, like Battle Pod, I think it had like 2 sticks. I think you had your flight stick and then your throttle. So I used the throttle for this. Obviously, this Tron stick only has 2 buttons, as the other one has 3. So with some of the other buttons, I just typically will program them to the 3 buttons up here. So if I just bring up Techno Parrot, you guys. So I'm just at the desktop. So I'm just gonna bring up Techno Parrot. I think it's Star Wars Battle Pod, I believe. That's what it's called. Yeah, Star Wars Battle Pod. So if you bring up this Techno Parrot and you go into controller setup, and I do have a tutorial on this, but you can see that it's programmed to something else. I'm not sure as to what it's programmed to. But we can get in here. We can do start. What was there? I think there's a view change and a weapon trigger and a weapon button. So I think I'll probably make the throttle up on here and then my trigger button here. And then I'll make my weapon button switch buttons, these 3 buttons over here, just because I don't have enough buttons on here. Usually I think I do the throttle, and then the other 2 buttons I'll do the weapon button, and then I think I'll do the throttle, the trigger, and then the weapon button. So that's typically what I'll do on a larger Tron stick. But since I'm missing the 1 button, like I said, I'll program them to the 3, basically the 3 mouse clicks up here, which are same are tied in here. So again, the throttle, I'm just going to make my trigger, and then obviously your X and your Y. A view change, we could just make that this button. Menu up, down. Move. Oops. Oh, I want that. And then menu up, we could just make our joystick. Enter switch. So I think I want to make my weapon trigger this button. Enter, we could just make our second button, and then the weapon button, we could just make our first button. Like I said, you can change that to whatever you want. I just kind of did some buttons there just to kind of show you that you could get in there and do that. So now I could launch the game from here if I wanted and test things. I'll kind of see what you guys are talking about over here. I know they have little steering wheels that you can actually mount on your spinners. I know I've seen those, and we've had those. Any good free, newer Technobear games anyone know of? Blah, blah, blah. Just kind of reading what you guys are saying. Yeah, call us up or email us for the expansions. We do have expansion A and B right now. C will be coming in the coming months here. Yeah, so this is Star Wars Battle Pod, like I was showing you guys right now. So I was just kind of showing you how I can get in here. I think I hit my trigger. So see, now I can get in here. See, I'm using the Tron stick now, you guys, left or right. So now I can select. I'll just go with an easy one. And now I just use my Tron stick to select. Can you guys see the screen okay? I know there's going to be a little bit of glare. I mean, I can move in a little bit closer. See how it's showing, you know, it used to be a throttle and a control, so this way I made this button my throttle so I could go faster and then shoot. So right now, like I said, I'm using this to fire, so I'm firing. And then again, I think I made these buttons so now I have a view change. See, now I'm more of a like inside of the vehicle. So you guys can see, like I said, I'm using my Tron stick. So I think, what did I, there we go. There's my weapon change button that I had. I think it's just basically a missile. Destroy the exhaust port. So here we go. There you go. There you go. Just to kind of show you guys that you can get in there and use your Tron stick and stuff for games like this if you want to as well. So there you have it. There's Star Wars Battle Pod. See what you guys are saying here. Yeah, I wish I could, but I got Jimmer back over here. He's doing some work, so I really can't kill the lights. Yeah, he's working on an RGB trim back here, so he needs some light. Otherwise, I would kind of kill the lights, you guys. Wizard of Walls. Here's the 4. If it's a newer game, you guys, a lot of the newer games, you're going to have to use an Xbox controller that requires dual analog. Okay, well, I mean, David was saying there that it uses the normal 8-way. Yeah, I mean, for a lot of your newer games, the Arcade X input might not work, you guys. Because, again, a lot of the newer games, you need to have the dual analog because you need to move the camera and move your guy. And obviously, with the control panel, you're not really able to do that. So it's more or less that Arcade X input, I feel, is like for a lot of your fighters or a lot of games that don't require, obviously, to move a camera or have that dual analog input. So I was just backing out just to kind of show you guys how you can get in there. I mean, like I said, Star Wars Battle Pod, I just went into the settings, set up my controls how I wanted them, and then I was able to get in there and play. So that's kind of a fun game to play with your Tron stick too. And then I don't know what you guys are talking about here. Wizard of Walls. I'll probably just bring the stream up on my phone so I don't have to keep on looking at the computer here. Yeah, that's probably where I'll just end up going right into Launchbox. So Launchbox is the back end of things of Big Box. Obviously, Big Box is the pretty version. Launchbox is basically where you can get in and do programming and things like that with games. Obviously, this is where you can add games. I know eventually, hopefully, I can get working on a tutorial for you guys for adding games and things like that. I know Arcade Adam has a video on how to add games. So for now, if you guys want to reference that, I know eventually, like I said, I'll probably end up making one for us as well. No, this is a customer's machine. Yep. So Wizard of Wor. So I'm just going to find it quick just to play it and show you guys. So it was in customer requests. I'm just going to arrange by title. Let's go Wizard.
Neon stuff's all good?
Huh?
Neon ring and
Yep.
stuff's all good?
Yep. Wizard of Wor. Here it is.
What is it?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Yep, so it's launching X Arcade X input. I can see David has already put that into this game.
I have to look through one even.
Oh, that's all right. So this is our Megacade XL. Obviously, I don't have the marquee up and running just because I'm through Launchbox. But this is our Megacade XL. This has a 55-inch LG TV, 43-inch active marquee, and then we have a neon ring. I just have it turned off right now because I know those can be bright and annoying. This is one of our bigger machines. You can check out our webpage. You can obviously check out our YouTube channel if you guys are interested. Check that out and get kind of just familiar with our machines and kind of look and see what we all can do too. Is an easy way to kind of check us out too. This is Wizard of Wor. So this is running off X Arcade X input. And I think somebody wanted to see it. I forget who was looking to see it. A recreation. So I'm just going to go to start single player and see what this game is about. I haven't played it or tried it at all, you guys, so I don't even really know what Wizard of Wor is, to be honest with you. Fire to spawn. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, this is all right. This is pretty cool. It's like a top-down. Shooter.
This one is the four-way.
Okay, it's like you got different kind of monsters. There you go. So yeah, this game is pretty cool. As far as like, what do you mean? What am I running for a computer in here? Is that loose cannon? Is that your question? This is just running our base computer. So our base now is an i5 with a 2060. That's our base, and our upgraded is i7 with a 3070. David, no, I don't remember what our upgraded now is for the graphics card. I think it's a 3070 that we're doing for our upgraded, but you can correct me on that. Yeah, so yeah, there you go. 30. So yeah, 3070 or a 4060 is our upgraded now for graphics card with an i7. Yeah, this is a fun game though. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'll go try the classic here in a second. So this is a pretty fun game. But yeah, I'll go to the classic here. Go go. That's right, because it's XArcade input, and it's a PC game. So there we go. Quit the desktop. That's our upgraded, Rob the Pony. That's our upgraded computer. So we have a base computer, which is, like I was saying, our i5 with the 2060 now, and then our upgraded computer, which you guys can upgrade to, is our i7. We've always offered that. So it's been our base and then our upgrade. And then obviously with the machine of the week I did for this week, the customer wanted a 4070 Ti and then 32 gigs of RAM. So, I mean, we're willing to, again, customize to what you guys like, build computers that you guys want. I know we've done i9 processors as well. I know we just built a computer with the newest i7, I think the 13th gen. So like I said, we'll customize to your liking. Yeah. Yeah, just like David is telling you guys down there. We are moving from the 1660 to our 2060. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the reason kind of why we made the switch, just like David's saying. The prices finally have come down on everything, which is really, really awesome. But we'll get into here. Let's check out the arcade classic version of that. So I'm assuming it's probably an arcade classics if that's a recreation. We'll go to Wizard of Walls. Yeah, let me know if you have any other questions for newcomers. Don't be afraid to ask any questions. No question is a dumb question. So, Wizard of Walls. Is that in an arcade classics? Oh, Wizard of Wor is the original one. Here it is, right in front of me. Yes, Wes. A and B expansions are available right now. Those are complete. C expansion, I believe David was saying a couple, maybe 2 months from now, he should have that all done, just because we like to fill it completely up with games and things like that before we ship it out to you guys. So yes, A and B are available now. So give us a call, email David. Tecmo Night, I didn't even see. He must have seen it when I was kind of cycling through. I can go back up to it. Let me do this Wizard of Wor game here. Let's play. And again, I'm just in the back end. I mean, I could go on the prettier end of things so you guys could see the marquees. So maybe I'll do that after I look at these couple games. So this is the original. So it's going up. So yeah, this is the classic version. Oh, I like the newer version better though. Way prettier. But this is cool too. So this is the original of that. Ah! Oh my gosh. Cool. All right. Well, there's the original, you guys. So there's the classic version of that game that I was just playing. Yeah, I'll get out of this and go to the prettier version for you guys, though, here. So you guys can kind of see the marquee. We got about 5 more minutes left up on the stream, though, for today. So let me know if you have any other questions or anything, or are there any other games that I can just kind of test quickly for you guys. Well, that's cool that Omega X will have marquee support on the back end. That's cool. That'll be a nice feature to have. But yeah, for those that are new into here, this is how Big Box will originally start up. Obviously, you guys can make your own videos and have your own startup videos, things like that. This is just what we had thrown in here and we have, but I know I've seen videos of you guys like customizing your own videos and things, which is really cool.
I always wondered, I talked to him before. He doesn't really seem the same.
He's just saying because like Big Box again is like the pretty version of this. All right, now there you guys go. I think you guys get to see a corrupted launch box or Big Box here. Yeah, the back end is just what I was in, is launch box. Again, and that's where you can program things. Oh, there we go. It just took a second. Sometimes it just takes a second too to load up. You guys just got to be patient. I thought I was going to get a corrupted error message there, but I didn't. Yes, I believe David does have some VR games on here, I believe. Is that right, David? Yeah, again, and that's like I was saying, you have the option to change your startup. We do have that original one with the heavy metal and the longer startup. That's on here too. And you can get in there and make that video your startup. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I seen another VR game. I thought potentially on expansion B. So again, we got a couple more minutes on the stream. I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to see. I can show you. Again, expansion C is in the works. Here's what we have for the marquee image. Here is what he's got for the video right now. Right now, we have a total, as of right now, of 154 games on expansion C. Steven, the moves, what do you mean as far as what you guys are working on? What happens? What if your machine is a couple years old? Can you upgrade the image to the latest? Yeah, I mean, depending on what drive system you have, but you can certainly send in your drives to get upgraded to the new software. Yeah, so that's what I was just going to go in, which is just going, I think it just went into right now, was the list of C games. So that's what I was saying, when you guys get these drives, whatever games that he downloaded or has downloaded and are adding to C will be on here. So you guys will be able to click in this. Obviously, you're not going to be able to play any of these because you don't have the drive, but I mean, you'll be able to go in here and see what games we have in here as right now. So I'll just kind of cycle through this for the end of the stream, just so you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can kind of see the games there. I know, again, the lights and stuff. So, crap. There goes the camera. There we go. Sorry about that. Dropping you all on the floor, kicking you around a little bit. All right. So Jimmer's working on the RGB trim. You can kind of see back there. So that's an RGB trim one. He's getting that glued in. We have another RGB molding here too as well, getting ready to go. And then these are all the machines, you guys, that are in production. I don't know how good you guys can see that, but those are all the machines lined up right there, getting ready, or are going to be ready, built. So again, they're lined up. Some are probably still waiting for artwork approval. Go back that way. That's our paint booth. There's some machines that way. But there you guys have it. Yeah. It's a pain to put the molding on, to be honest with you. But since, like I was saying, ever since we switched to the silicone stuff, I'll just keep cycling through you guys as I'm talking to here, just so you guys can see some of the games that are in C. You can see some of the marquee images that we have. Yep, so typically they're all underneath the control panel for the majority of them. Here, let me take the camera just to show you guys. So yeah, typically your volume control, here you can see the light. That's where it's typically mounted, is under the control panel for the majority of machines, besides possibly like some of your uprights and things like that that don't have a control box. So again, I'm just gonna cycle through you guys some of the games on here, and then we'll probably end up ending the stream here. So let me know if you have any last questions or things like that. Again, I'm just gonna cycle through some of these games just so you can see. Just kind of see what you guys are saying. All right. Yeah. So I'm just going to keep on cycling through. So yeah, pretty cool, guys. Yes, this is the content on the C drive. Like I said, which if you guys are getting your systems now, you'll be able to go in here and see what is going to be added. But obviously, you're not going to be able to play it until we launch that. But he has all the images and everything in here. All right, well, there you have it, guys. There's some of the games that are going to be on the C drive. I'm going to end the stream from here, everyone. What's the newest game that was added on the C drive? Yeah, that would be, David. I'm not sure like what one is the most recent ones he's added. But anyways, I'm going to end the stream from here, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.